Welcome back to another beautiful day in the land of music. My name is Douglas, and in today's video, very excited to announce the release of my Worship Soundpack Volume 2 for both the Nord Stage 4 and the Nord Grand 2. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. When you pick up this sound pack, you get the files, the programs, and bundles for both the Nord Stage 4 and the Nord Grand 2. Now with this sound pack, I've focused more on the intimate side of worship than I did with my Worship Soundpack Volume 1. In that volume, there were a lot of sounds around playing with your team, the worship band that you've got at your church. And with this sound pack, I wanted to focus, as time has gone on, I've realized there's a need for some sounds that fit in a more intimate setting, whether it's more acoustic type band that you have at church, or sounds where you just want a more intimate, warm feel to that particular song. Especially as we go into Christmas, we have a lot of these warm, kind of comfortable Christmas songs that these sounds are perfect for. So on the Nord Stage 4, we have some additional features compared to the Nord Grand 2. So while the programs that I've built for these two keyboards are very similar, you get a little bit more from just a dynamics and fullness perspective on the Nord Stage 4, mostly due to the fact that it has the full Wave 2 synth engine built in compared to just sample synth sounds on the Nord Grand 2. So keep that in mind. I'm going to play a little bit of these and walk you through the 8 programs on the Nord Stage 4, but I'm going to post links to no talking longer demo videos on both the Nord Grand 2 and the Nord Stage 4. So if you want to watch those, and if you want to pick up this sound pack, I'll put a link in the description below, or you can just go to my website, dsoundman.com, and pick up this brand new sound pack. So without further ado, let's jump in. I'm going to play you a little bit of each of these 8 programs, walk you through what they are and kind of what my intention was behind those programs. So the first one is called Grand Intimacy, and this is just a softer, more intimate grand sound than I have in my other sound packs, coupled with a bunch of different effects, and it's a beautiful, intimate sound. Let me pull over to the piano here and just play you a little bit of this. Again, this softer, more intimate, grand sound. That one is called Grand Intimacy. The next one is called the Floating Grand. So this one has, again, some additional effects to it. It's a layered piano sound that gives almost this floating sound with the delays and the reverbs that are going on here. So check this one out. This is Floating Grand. So that's Floating Grand. The next one, I really loved this. So this is called Sunset Glow. And let me just play you a little bit of it. It's a brand new synth pad that I've developed with the synth engine here. And again, I was able to replicate this to some extent on the Nord Grand 2, but on the Nord Stage 4, it's just a different level because of that full synth sound there. But again, brand new synth pad sound. And I've tied the synth pad to both a volume style expression pedal as well as the modulation wheel or stone on the Nord Stage 4, so you can fade that pad in and out. I'm just going to show you this. This is Sunset Glow. Again, a nice, beautiful, soft piano with a synth pad in the background. Now, number 4 is intimate EP. So sticking with that whole intimate idea of wanting sounds that really just fit into this warm mix, whether you've got an acoustic guitar playing, whatever your situation is, and you want sounds that fit into that vibe, this is intimate EP. Now, number 5 is a floating EP. Now, both these EP sounds have a lot of movement and kind of just ebb and flow to the sound. I'm always a really big fan when I'm playing of having a sound that's really dynamic. So if I just want to play straight notes with no movement, I can just, the way that I layer these programs and work the effects in as I build them gives you the ability to, let's say, just play some straight notes. But then if you want a little more movement, sometime I'll do a video about just playing as a keyboardist in a band, but there's an aspect to listening to the space in the song and kind of premeditatively knowing what you're going to play in those spaces. So it helps when you play with a band, and I've played with some of these church bands for years. And so I get to know the players, we get to know each other, and we kind of know, all right, the guitarist did a little riff here and he's not going to do one the next time we have that space. That gives me the opportunity, maybe during the riff, he's doing dun, 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 dun. And then the next time that comes around, so again, having a sound that's deep in its ability to have different characteristics depending on how you play it is really something I focus on as I build these sound packs. Now, number 6, one of my all-time favorites in this sound pack is called Sunday Slowdown. And I just picture, taking an afternoon drive in the autumn with the leaves changing colors. If you've ever been to a state, being from the north, we have beautiful autumn, foliage changes there. I just picture driving down, just meditating as I'm driving down the road. This one is called Sunday Slowdown. Again, this is another new synth pad. So you could take this synth pad and you could layer that underneath, a regular piano sound. So this sound pack, while I've built these particular sounds for an intimate setting, you can take pieces of these and reuse them however you'd like with your particular situation. So beautiful, just very full synth pad sound there. Now, number 7 is called Felt Feelings. Now, this one, there's not a felt sound in the Nord Stage 4 kind of from the factory that has more of the mechanical feel to it that you get with a felt piano. And so I wanted to build something that gave a little bit more of that chunky feeling you get with a felt piano. And so this is Felt Feelings. Now, number 8, this is called Upright and Alive. So another new synth pad in the background here. Very subtle, soft. If you've got, quite a few instrumentalists on stage, this one's gonna be perfect. And again, you could take this and couple it with a white grand, but in my case, I've built out this upright sound here with different effects, and it's just a really beautiful dynamic sound. There you go, 8 beautiful sounds that I've built over time as I've played. I talk about this a lot with live mode and kind of having this running whiteboard of sounds. And it's been a while since I've released a sound pack for the Nord Stage 4. I hope you enjoy it. You can get it on my website, dsoundman.com. If you want to listen to longer, no talking demos, again, I'll throw those down in the description below. Thank you guys for watching and for your continued support. Stay inspired and keep making that music.